Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Adrian. Let's play some more Victoria 2 with the PDM Concert of Europe mod as Mexico. So last we left off, we have declared war on communist Spain for the Philippines, and they were joined by the Netherlands, France, and Italy. And so I'm gonna be honest, guys. It's a hard fought fight. I think we're gonna win, but we've paid dearly in blood for it. So we're bringing back some troops from the Pacific. We got to come back here and reinforce over here. Ooh, sorry about that. We're streaming right now anyway. So we need to bring back some troops from the Pacific. We're going to need to come back out here and beat these Spanish here because they're occupying quite a bit of our territory. Let's go ahead. Where's my fleet? My 88 stack here. So let's get these troops going. It's 1927. We're probably going to finish up, I think, this episode. I'm going to try and fast forward a little bit. Let's go ahead and get these troops. We need to get these troops back here as soon as humanly possible. Let's go ahead and go to San Miguel. Shipyard there. 85,000 men. We need to reinforce. Let's go to Speed 5. And we're a great power still. This is probably going to be the final war that we fight in this campaign. And we're going out with a bang. So I want to conquer all the Philippines. And we're doing okay. We have a lot of war score and such. But we're outnumbered probably about 3-1, so we're gonna need to make the Spanish pay for what's going on right now. So we're fighting to the death essentially. We're fighting to the death. We need to let these guys reinforce a little bit. We're actually doing pretty good for now. Let's see here, La Ceiba. Let's go ahead and squash these guys. Yeah, so we get that entrenchment. So we're let's see that entrenchment bonus. Where are they going? Okay. Head out on over here. Let's go to... Okay, let's go ahead and split these stacks here. I'm still trying to get these troops to replenish a little bit. We've occupied all of Indochina. So, Indochina's occupied. They occupied some of Panama, the Panama City and Panama Canal and things like that. So, I think we're going to be okay, though. I think we're going to come out on top. We can build cruisers now? Damn. Yeah, they're actually not that strong. My ironclads are better. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so it's 1927, so we've been fighting a hard-fought battle. It's pretty good time, though. I've had great times. That's weird. Puerto Rico? When the hell was Puerto Rico independent? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Puerto Rico's a proletarian dictatorship. I didn't even know they were a puppet of mine. I thought they were, like, still mine. Oh, well. That's okay. Puerto Rico's not that big of a deal. So, yeah, 25% war exhaustion is pretty high. Pretty high. I'm still just trying to get back some of these here. We have a buffoon as our head of state. That's great. Son of a bitch. Low subsidies. Let's get some subsidies. And by subsidies, I mean unemployment subsidies. The Great Experiment. Recognize Puerto Rican independence in the United States. These fat bastards. Okay, so our literacy's looking pretty good. It looks like this is the final stretch. Spain, 45 regiments. Damn, man, you are not even serious right now. Okay, so we're basically, we're sieging everything back. They're going to be, I think, going for Limon or San Jose, so we're going to try and take some of that. Fourth in the world on military power, that's pretty good. National tragedy, army train accident, special edition, army train derailed, 2 lone soldiers dead. Son of a bitch. Blame the enemy. Huh. International crisis, that sucks. Alright, let's move in. Let's go to recess. I need to be prepared to invade. Where are they going? Okay, we have we have our reinforcements now, so let's go ahead and have them start sieging some of this back. We're gonna see where they're gonna go. Where are they going? Okay, so they're going for San Jose, so let's do it. Let's move on in. Okay, we're gonna go. We have 175 men going to attack them right now. Let's go ahead and split these guys in half. Blue fields. Want more reforms? Trinket healthcare sounds okay to me. I don't mind it that much. We're making a lot of money, which is pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like we're going to wrap this up. Yeah, it looks like we have overwhelming numerical superiority. War exhaustion's getting up there. 31%. It's pretty damn high. Pretty high. So let's go ahead and keep moving. Reimburse the widows of pensions. Yeah, sure. Some sort of disaster on the seas. Let's go ahead and move up there. So 21 here. Okay, 20. They would not accept this offer. They would not accept this offer. Damn it! Are you serious? You guys are not going to capitulate yet. You're shitting me. I have 20% war exhaustion. They're not going to do it though. I actually think this counts as a great war. I could add a war goal if I wanted to. Can I? I guess not. All right. I mean, I have 20% war goal. I mean, war score, so that's fine. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. I don't care. Yeah, fuck you, man. Oh, did we just squish that stack? We did. Holy shit. Okay. That's it. That was their entire force. They're gone. They're done. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, they just lost their entire army. They must have been encircled and captured. So now we're going to unsiege all of our stuff, and then we're going to just sit tight and defend what's ours. Just play defensively, because I have everything I need. I have all my promises. All of this, I've gone through all of this trouble for the Philippines. Are you kidding me? I mean, if I would have known that, maybe I would have tried something else. Oh, well. It's alright. It's cool. Anything for the war effort. Right? Right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and withdraw. What? Where was this? What was this defeat? Where was this? I was defeated somewhere. Where? Havana? Britain? Oh my god, you're kidding me, man. These motherfuckers. Now they're gonna unsiege everything that I've worked so hard for. Oh, come on. Come on. Even Spain will capitulate. Son of a bitch. I don't really have any troops with which to contend. I have some. If I go up here to Port Arthur and get some, or Mukden, and I get some troops here. Okay. Well, let's focus on this theater. I'm trying to unsiege most of my stuff here in this theater. What reform do people want? Trinket safety regulations. It's fine. Okay. Let's move on out here. We have 27,000. Let's go ahead and move out here. So the AI is kind of stupid. Yeah, they're kind of stupid. I don't know. Sometimes they do things like that. So they might lose their entrenchment bonus actually. Yeah, they do actually. They lose their entrenchment bonus. If you can like mess with them like that. It's weird. That's okay though. So yeah, they're gonna unsiege most of this here. Havana, wait. Damn it. Okay, so let's see if I can get some troops from here in the north. Let's get some of these guys. Let's get some of these guys. Finally! Oh my god, yeah, that's right. You're gonna give me what I want, you fat bastards. We did it! We've won! We've done it! Oh my god, the Mexican Philippines. There it is. It's right there. There it's ours. You can't doubt it. It is ours forever and ever. There it is. There it is. Awesome. And I can even create a state. I don't know why, but I can. So whatever, I will. Okay, it is, yeah, there it is. There it is. Let's go ahead and demobilize. We have paid dearly for this land that we've just taken. For Christ's sake. But that's okay. That's okay. It was worth it. It was worth it. Alright, let's get our ships back in port. Let's go to Panama City. Got a shipyard there. Panama City, get a shipyard. Okay, so let's just go at speed 5, maybe speed 4, and I'm just gonna keep researching some stuff. But basically, yeah, it's 1928. We got 8 years left, and we're about to finish up this campaign. I think we're gonna wrap it up here in this episode, and get ready for some Stellaris. It's coming out on Monday. I've had a great time with this campaign. If you want. If you want to see more Victoria 2 PDM or just regular Victoria 2, I absolutely encourage you to let me know. Tell me on Steam, tell me on Twitter, tell me something. This game, to me, is Paradox Interactive's masterpiece. And I love this game. Honestly, I remember when I first got it, I played it. I played like 120 hours of it in like a month. It was an incredible amount of time that I'd spent in this game. This is PDM, so it's a little different than the vanilla. The vanilla would have been differently. Things would have played out a little differently. Like as the Empire Mexico, you can't do these things in vanilla Victoria 2. Not as Mexico. Maybe if you get lucky with some things, but usually you don't have enough time. Here we've we had an extra 21 years. The game started in 1821. It's pretty significant to have just that little amount of time. It's pretty important. So, look what we've done. And with an extra 21 years, we've literally turned Mexico into a world empire. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have 10.78 million adult males. Looks like 63% of our population is Catholic. 31.7% of our population is Mahayana, which is Buddhist. Animist, 1.9%. Let's see here. This is how you know that we've industrialized. Why? Because only 44% of our population is farmers. 24.7% are laborers, and 12.5% are craftsmen. That is what happens in an industrialized nation. Even to this day. Oh, when do we break our alliance with the UK? Holy shit. Even to this day. Like right now in the United States, say here in present day, 2016, only less than 2% of the population is farmers. 100 years prior to that, say in 1916, that number would be drastically different. Drastically. It might not be up there like with 80%, 70% like in some developing nations. It'd be maybe like 50%. Let's see here. So we have an election. Wow, this whole place is communist. Damn. Yeah, I don't want communism in my country. Conservatives, yeah. So we have a pretty liberal bloc, I guess, sort of, kind of, but the conservatives are still stronger. So reactionaries, conservatives, and fascists are holding power here. Fascism is our only hope, trust me. Let's see here. No suffrage. Puerto Rico. Looks like we're going to be bringing Puerto Rico under the Mexican yoke pretty soon. So, let's see. God is dead. Let's see. So Empire Mexico, yeah, we are 5th in the world. 5th in the world is a great power. 4th in military power, 2nd in prestige, 8th in industrial power. Let's do laissez-faire. United States actually controls the world now. United Kingdom is a close 2nd. Russia's a pretty decent 3rd, which is interesting. Japan went fascist, so they're 8th in the world. France had a bunch of communist trouble, like they do nowadays. So they, let's get into a rail system. Yeah, so they had some problems. So France really kind of dropped off of the international scene pretty quickly. They're still, they're still pretty powerful, but just not as much as before. We were discovered. What does that mean? Huh. Just make sure I'm still streaming here. Yeah, okay. Interventionism, state capitalism. Let's do state capitalism, I think. So most of Europe went communist. Spain, France, Germany. Looks like Austria is now communist, which is pretty interesting. I think what happened is while I was doing my imperial expansion, they're actually fighting amongst themselves and making themselves communist. You can have a casus belli that'll let you change a government form. So I think that's what happened, probably. Near East Popular Union. What the fuck? I've never seen that in my life. Look at this. Turkey is a Near East Popular Union. I don't even know what that means. French Africa. Let's see here. What else? England prevails. England is still, I believe, a constitutional monarchy. Scandinavia is actually a democracy. It's not a constitutional monarchy. They used to be a great power, but then they dropped out. So, and then us, we're actually pretty liberal democracy here. I've kept conservatives in power for most of the game. So I guess in that way, we're kind of a like a one-party state, I guess, because I don't think I've given control to any other party ever. I think for this whole game, we have been. Wow, Chile is a fascist dictatorship. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead. Let's go here. Any communists or anything like that? Maybe. Okay, stock market report. Yeah, screw that. And so we haven't kept up with the newspapers. I wish we could, but that's okay. You know, so interesting. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. What are we producing in our country? So produce a lot of like small arms, crap tons of ammunition, crap tons of oil, coal, cattle. You know, we're very much an industrialized nation. Canned food, bronze, coal, cigarettes, oil. We produce a lot of raw materials versus, say, manufactured goods. Raw materials, we have a lot of them. Okay, so 1930, 6 years to go, guys. 6 years to go. Splendid idea. Let's see the World's Fair. So, some people say that I played a little quickly. I mean, this wasn't really meant to be like a tutorial campaign. It was really meant to be, you know, more so of just me playing, you know. So I apologize if I played a little quickly. Maybe if you want to see something a little slower, let me know. Stick around. Let me know if you want to see something just a little slower. That'd be perfectly fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. Let's go to let's just do some of these here. So we have 87.8% literacy, 50 research points per day. That's a lot. That's a lot, yeah. And then looks like we're having some rebel problems. Some people sprouting up here. Damn, actually, you know what? The liberals, the communists, and the socialists actually have pretty sizable majorities now. 30.6% of our upper house is liberal, so... or it's conservative, sorry. Let's see, foreign investment. Let's see here. Let's check out, you know, the great powers. Russia now is apparently at the top of the world. I don't know why. That's interesting. Give the Philippines home rule. Give them what they want. Nationalist agitation until 1935. Do I release these guys? Oh, I do release the Philippines. Okay, release the Philippines as independent state. We'll go ahead and we'll make them, yeah, a colony. That's fine. So, in sphere, sprawling empire, large nation. Okay. So they're in my sphere and they're a satellite. Okay, so we own Taiwan here. No, not really any Mexican citizens here. And then we have Manchuria. We took Manchuria not too long ago. We took southern Indochina. Let's see, southern Indochina. I mean, it's called Vietnam. I don't really know why I'm using the old names, but okay, you know. And so these are some of our most populous colonies here. You know, so we own most of this here. We used to own Puerto Rico. I'm not really sure what happened exactly. We released it, I think, accidentally. I don't remember. So we had gone through some pretty brutal wars to get some... let's see what's up here. Naturalization. I don't want naturalization, though. Naturalization, jingoism. Good minimum wage. God damn it. All right. Yeah, we had gone through some pretty brutal wars to get our hands on... Puerto Rico for sure. Cuba, we got Cuba pretty early on. We have a core on it now, so you know it's looking good. It's not too bad. Increasing our influence. We became a great power. I want to say around the 1880s. I forget. I might have to go back and check on that here. Oh my God! England has fallen. British communists enforce their demands on England. Oh, workers' commonwealth, man. Look at that. Jesus. So yeah, so really that's radicalism. That's radicalism. Looks like all of the world has turned communist, but you know what? The United States and Empire Mexico prevail. We prevail. We will prevail. It's actually that's pretty incredible, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen like that scale of communist revolution in the world. I've never seen this here. This is the Soviet Union's dreams. Actually, the Soviet Union existed, but then Russia became a democracy. So, although I believe still they actually have a... Oh no, they have a Liberal Party in power. It's pretty cool. Wow, man. Are you kidding me? I wonder if they'll release India. I wonder what's going on here. Let's see. I wonder, because when the home country has a revolution, I wonder what happens. Look at this here, British India. Look at it. It's all communist red. My God, man. That's just so incredible. Oh, we got railroads. Cool. I'm going to build the last level of railroad, which is, I believe, a monorail. So they're building like monorails now, and they're building like limited access roads, like modern roads now. 1931, you know, it seems like a pretty proper time. You can continue, I believe, in this mod beyond 1936. I'm not going to, because the Victoria 2 mechanics kind of break down after a little while. You know, like battles become really drawn out, and there's like too many people, and the goods and stuff, the calculations, it all goes kind of crazy. So we're not going to continue. That's okay. That's all right. We don't really have to. Haiti. Let's see. Haiti's a proletarian dictatorship. What about the Dominican Republic? Okay, we got behaviorism. Let's go to mass politics. Populism. That's what they call that. Populism. Mass politics. Let's do good minimum wage. Okay, fine. You get a good minimum wage. Fine. Okay, so yeah, we have. Let's see. What are our stats here? 174,000 aristocrats. Excuse me. 528,000 artisans. Looks like a lot of bureaucrats. Holy crap. How many soldiers? 268,000 soldiers. My god. Incredible numbers. Yeah, Japan is over here. They're, you know, black. They're fascist. It's pretty cool actually seeing that. I've never seen that before. So, Mexican, Philippines. Look, the Philippines are building up some of their own stuff here. It looks like Venezuela. When was Venezuela part of my sphere? Huh. You got some rebels. These are Venezuelan white army. I think those are conservatives. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and democracy. Oh, it looks like, yeah, they're going away. Okay, they're fine. Yeah, you're fine, Venezuela. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, you'll go socialist later in the future. Armor, tanks. We can create a state here. Cool. Vietnamese. French Asia, mass politics. We got maximum military spending, or maximum spending on everything, essentially. Making a shit ton of money. We have 29 million in the bank. We're giving some loans, just a couple, not really too many. Railroads are still being built all over the place, which is pretty cool. I like that. Let's invest in the infrastructure. Yeah, I don't mind that. Reactionary is fine. Let's go invest in our provinces here. Manchuria is being developed. New Guinea is being developed. Anything over here that needs to be done? I don't think so. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Venezuela. Let's go ahead and help out Venezuela a little bit. Get them some railroads and such. So since I'm a great power now, I can invest in other people's countries. I can build like their railroads and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I have a lot of money, so I might as well. Anybody else? Arabia? Do I want to invest in Arabia? Yeah, sure. Brazil. Oh my god. Brazilian Red Guards. What? No way. Communists. They're going to have a communist revolution. Looks like they're going to hopefully take care of some of that anyway. It looks like I feel like people are being added to my sphere automatically. It's kind of weird actually, but okay. Mass politics is going to be done. 95 literacy. Yeah, sure, Brazil. Why not? So I'm not allied with anybody anymore besides Brazil. I used to be allied with the United Kingdom, but since they went communist, that's not going to happen. I actually should probably ally with the U.S. to be honest. They won't even accept. Oh yeah, I got to be I think over 100. Let's try it. Okay, so Russian restoration of order to the Georgian. They're trying to annex Georgia now. They're at war with Germany. Jesus H. Christ. 17,000 military power for Russia? What in the hell of almighty? They have so many soldiers. Flaws of democracy? Sure. No research set. Let's go to social alienation. More national foci, huh? Interesting. Alright. Social alienation. We're outshone at the World's Fair. Oh. Member leaders. We have 50 generals, 39 admirals. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Italian-Japanese summit. Interesting. Dutch conquest of German East Friesland. So the Netherlands, who are fascist, have declared war on Germany, who is communist. So they're all going at it. Communists, fascists all over the place. Scandinavia is still a democracy, which is pretty cool. King Empire is trying to... Second War of Chinese Reunification. Oh my god, the King Empire just became civilized. Holy shit, they might actually declare on us. They're at war with Japan. And I'm actually I'm gonna get some sub-bases to Japan. I need these guys to be victorious. Japan, Mongolia. Let's go ahead and support them. I believe Japan will win. Yeah, for sure. What's up with this here? Okay, interesting. Okay, so these guys are at war. Chinese War of Reunification, huh? Yeah, they have. You know, let's be careful. Let's be careful about this. We need to be. I think we need to be a little cautious here. It looks like that war actually ended. And I guess Japan won. Okay, that's fine with me. I don't mind that. That's cool. I don't think China has a balls to declare on me, to be honest. Looks like there's people rising up in Venezuela. That's fine. Whatever. These guys are presidential dictatorship. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Okay, so we're building just a lot. Yeah, a lot of stuff here. Okay. And then, yeah, we have soldiers everywhere. Let's do, I guess, encourage order. Internet's still being kind of weird. I apologize for that. Little thing's going to keep popping up. Let's keep going. Yeah, we're just going to finish this. 1932, we got 4 years to go. 4 years to go until it's going to be wrapped up. Glory to the youth of our nation. 3 years. I believe it ends January 1st, 1936. 1936. So we're going to finish up this campaign. And then we'll play some Stellaris. I'm still doing the Rome 2, and then I'm still doing Genoa, just not as often. I do it every now and again, you know, not so much. These videos will be up on YouTube. You know, you will see this, and you can also watch me on Twitch. I'm recording this on Twitch as well, so that's how you're seeing a little thing in the corner. I'm gonna try and record. Anytime I record, I'm gonna try and stream it, just so people can watch me and hang out, you know, have a good time. Ooh, it's a long episode. Okay, alrighty. No, it's okay. It's all right. It's fine. Okay. We had a little bit of a late start for our stream today. This is Saturday, so I'm just going over. But I'm having fun. We're gonna finish up the campaign, so I'm having a good time. Okay, Paraguay's friendly. Empire Mexico. Yeah, we're still fifth in the world. We control Venezuela, the Philippines, Brazil. Aeroplanes. We can build planes. Let's see here. Alrighty, June 1933. We will watch, observe, and ultimately do nothing. That's funny. Let's seize the means of production. I don't really know. You know, it's not going to do much for us, but that's okay. Bust the unions. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. Liquor prohibition. Military industrial complex. Looks like we have some factions. Communists. What do they want? Low healthcare? Low healthcare is fine. Let's go ahead. Let's actually take this decision for no more. Yeah, state election events. That's fine. Enable state election events. RGO change events. Support the conservatives. Yep. Sounds good to me. Colombia, Ecuador. Somebody went bankrupt. Colombia, Ecuador, Atmosphere, yeah, sure. No. No. I'm gonna protect you, but no. You don't get an alliance. No, that's not how it works. Okay, here. How many craftsmen do we have? Jesus, 1.5 million craftsmen. That's incredible. Incredible. I prefer the liberals. Alrighty, so it's gonna be a pretty long episode. Sorry, I apologize for that one. Hopefully you enjoy watching this one. We'll wrap this up pretty soon. We got about 2 years to go. 2 years to go. So we're just gonna let it keep rolling. It's gonna roll. Let's see. What does you guys want now? 1 year draft? No. What about social reform? Come on. Gobbly thaw. Few standards for pollution. Okay, that's fine. Fascist rebel organization gain. Okay, fascism. Looks like we still have constitutionalists in power. Still have constitutionalists in power. Procedure, let's see here. Anti-rationalism. Literacy is looking amazing. Alrighty, research points going up even more. Cool. We'll go to industry probably next. Finish up that tech 1934. 2 years to go. 2 years to go. Let's see here. Prestige. Paraguay. Wow, dude, this whole place is just communist. God. It's incredible. I mean, I was actually kind of surprised to see, you know, like fascist states rise up too. I thought that was pretty cool. Anarcho-liberals seize power in nationalist China. Oh, look at that. A bourgeois dictatorship. Nationalist China. That's pretty cool. Oh, the warlord era. That's cool too. Look at that. The warlord era just sprouted up. That's pretty sick. Fengtian clique, civilized nation, presidential dictatorship. Looks like there's a Shaanxi clique, Qinghai, Sichuan, Hunan clique. That's so cool, man. That's hella cool. And then I think they all have casus bellis on each other, so they all like fight. I guess I still own Manchuria, so that's fine. Let's see what's up here. Any railroads, anything like that? Any naval shipyards? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, looks like there's a rebellion in Brazil and Paraguay. That's fine though. I don't care. Let's see, 1934. Got 1 year to go, guys. 1 year to go. We're gonna finish it up. We're gonna finish it up good. Finish it up proper. And then I'll go to the summary screen and show you guys how it's been. I've never done a time lapse or anything like that. I'm not really sure how to do that in like say Victoria. So, fascist coup d'etat in Tibet. That's funny. Fascist coup in Tibet. Blast. A waning influence. Italian Istria. Seems to be something going on there. Fascist dictatorship in Tibet. Some sort of crisis. I'm not sure what. But the game's gonna end, so I don't even care. Crisis over the liberation of Slovenia. Wow. Looks like somebody's trying to back Italy. I've not decided who to support. He stays, he goes, he goes. State-controlled trade unions. Okay, let's go to, I guess, like synthetic polymers, rayon, nylon, things like that. Okay. Bunkers. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, look at the little bunkers. Look at the little World War I bunkers. Or I guess like World War II bunkers too, like barbed wire. Look at the lighthouse, like for what about a shipyard? That's pretty cool too. Look at that, like a little modern shipyard. You got a dude who's a factory over there. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. It's interesting how the game does that. I wish more games kind of did, you know, little things like that. We've got 6 months to go. Let's add Peru to our sphere. Alrighty, so we're almost like literally like 100% literacy, which is incredible. Imagine how far we've come. Let's see here. Wow, dude, these places are just massive. There's a lot of people there. Hysterical women. Looks like yeah, Slovenia is independent. Looks like Italy was humiliated. A doctrine of fascism. Cool. Austria, Germany, France. These guys just got dismembered, though. Look at Poland. Poland's communist, too. Wow, look at that. Swaziland. September. Got about 3 or 4 months to go. Bolivia. Rejoice. Papua New Guinea, or Northern New Guinea. Cool. Alrighty. Voting rights rescinded. Yes, a lot of dictatorship and stuff coming about, you know. But Mexico prevails. Mexico prevails. I really imagine what it would be like if the world had actually been like this, you know? What would the world be like? Black shirts. Bolivia. Let's see here. November. I got a month to go. 1 month to go. Alrighty, yeah, 1 month to go, and yeah, this has been a fun campaign. This, you know, I love this game. I love Victoria. You know, this campaign is awesome. Oh my god, You know, 100 momentous years have passed, and we have entered the modern age. The world is a radically different place, and how did your country do? That's right. Okay, so here it is, guys. You know, this is it. His Majesty's government, Partido Constitucionalista. It's a conservative party. Technology is 130, inventions 485. You know, the workforce, the ideology, 38% conservative, 15% reactionary, 9.9 million adult males, 97 provinces, 126 factories, 97% literacy, 92 brigades, 110 warships, which is weird. I actually thought I had more than that. And we're fifth in the world. We're fifth in the world. Yeah, we weren't able to become first, but you know, still we've come a long way in 100 years. You know, 853 military score, 44 million in the bank, 883 industrial, 1,561 prestige. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me through the campaign. And I will see you guys in the next episode, the next campaign that we start. Please like, please subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope you guys stick around. Thank you.